Hey everyone, my name is Tristan Tierce, the CEO and founder of Allergy Voyage, and today I'm just going to give you a brief rundown of what it's like to use the current version of our website as a user with food allergies. So now that we're all here, take a seat and let's kind of talk about it. So at this point, you can see at the top of the screen, I have already logged in. This is indicated by the welcome Tristan Allen Tierce. Whatever your name is, whatever you signed up to the website with is what will display here. If I were to example, go to profile and hit log out, it would say welcome guest traveler. If you ever want to log in to the website, you can simply do so by going to profile up here at the top right corner of the nav bar and clicking log in or sign up. When you're signing up, you'll be prompted to sign up as a user or a restaurant. You will not be able to sign up as a restaurant because you do not have any sort of access code. You will only be able to sign up as a user. After you log in, if you want to click the top right again to see your profile, we currently have a pretty rudimentary basic profile section. Your profile picture is going to update each time you refresh the page. This is a feature that we're going to work on soon in the future, have a little bit more customizable for you. But here at your profile, you can update your first and last name. You can see if I want to get rid of my middle name and just have Tristan Tierce and click update. If I navigate to restaurants or the homepage, it will only say welcome Tristan Tierce. So let's go back to the profile section so we can talk about this a little bit more. Again, you'll see this on the homepage, but the two major features here are going to be your allergies and your favorites. These are the different navigatable options that you have. When you filter menus through Allergy Voyage, you currently can do that through the top 9 allergies. I am severely allergic to dairy, egg, and a handful of tree nuts. So those are the things that I've selected here. But as you can see, I can add or remove more and update if I wish, and that will refresh the page, thus refreshing any menu that I want to take a look at. And they will automatically be filtered based off of these allergens. In the future, we hope to continue to expand and filter more than the top 9 allergies, but these are the current top 9 as declared by the FDA. For favorites, you can see that this makes it a little bit easier to navigate restaurants a little bit quicker. So let's say the Yum Allergy Friendly Bakery, I want to take a look at their menu. I can click on it from here and just immediately be directed to it. I'll just do that now so I can show you guys. This takes me right to their page. So let's go and hit the back arrow so we can go back here. But let's say, I've favorited specific items. If I were to click on kava, for example, you can see the crispy falafel, the pita chips. These have been favorited. So if I'm saying, hey, we're going to go eat at kava, I can't remember, was there something that I could have or not have within the crispy falafel? I'll click on this and it'll immediately take me to the ingredients page on their specific menu. Just makes it a little bit quicker. Now, all of our pages, no matter what you are, on our website is going to have our little footer at the bottom. In the bottom right, you can see that there's a button you can click that takes you up to the top of the screen. But let's say we want to stick down here at the bottom, the footer of the website. You can see that currently we're working on WordPress with this theme, our little stinger down here, as well as you can navigate to the About Us page, send us an update or contact us through this link. Then you can see our privacy policy, disclaimer of endorsement, terms of use, and allergen information disclaimer, as well as links to our various social medias. Each of these you can click and it'll be a separate page. You can read any of those at any point on our website. So let's actually take a look. You can navigate to the homepage by clicking up here in the top left or by clicking restaurants. Let's go and do this. Since he's still logged in, welcome Tristan Tierce. I currently have it monitoring my location, so I see restaurants based off of the area that I'm in. So I can scroll and see my location as indicated by this blue little pin on the map. And I can see the location of restaurants around me by these purple pins right here. You can see that this restaurant is the Spaghetti Shack. When I click on the pin, it automatically takes me to this restaurant on the left side. If I click on this, it'll take me to Intentional Foods. And if I zoom out, I can click out of this, and I can also just kind of drag around the screen a little bit. I can full screen the map. I can reset it. I can zoom in this way. And then I can look at Google Street View, which is pretty cool. I can switch based on how I want to view the map, if it's satellite, if I want to see terrain. But really, the biggest thing that you're looking at here is you can see on the left side some information about the restaurants. Again, using the Yum Allergy Friendly Bakery, I can see their logo here, just up here in the top right. I can see a little description that they've included. If I click on this, it takes me to where the pin is. And then here I can also see the same information on the left, as well as a little bit more detailed. It links to their website. I can zoom in a little bit closer on their location on the map. I can even set directions as to how to get there, as well as see what their hours are and their email. So let's look over here on the left again. I see their phone number, I see their email, I see what their hours are for today. I can see the little tags that we have open. I can click view description to read a little bit more. I see their rating up here. You can see these three symbols right here. On Allergy Voyage, we use life preservers, 1 to 3 life preservers, each indicating what kind of information we have based off of the restaurant itself. So 2 life preservers means that we are working with the restaurant themselves. We are in communication with them, and we have a decent amount of allergen information to provide to our users. 3 life preservers would indicate that they've gone the extra mile and done a few other steps, such as a fair check certification and a featured dining interview. We'll get a little bit more into what those are in the future. But let's say I want to look at their menu again. If I click right here, it'll open up another page actually, and you'll see the Yum Allergy Friendly Bakery right here, as well as a menu disclaimer that again references our FAQ page, as well as our allergen statement, rating disclaimer, and provides a link to our contact form. So I click OK, I can see the menu. Well, let's take a look back here first, because there's a little bit more on the home screen. You can see once again that favorites are going to be here on the right. Allergies are going to be over here that you can also update. You can always click this to jump to the top of the page. In our homepage currently, we still have our contact form with an Allergy Voyage concierge. So here you can say your name, your email, as well as whatever message that you'd like to provide for us. And of course, the footer is always going to be at the bottom. Before we get right into the menu, we'll also continue to go throughout the nav bar. If you're on About Us, you can click on the About Us and read a little bit more about me, Jonathan Janoski, our lead developer, as well as Jared Searle, our marketing director. Our FAQs are listed here, as well as our allergen statement and rating disclaimer. You can see if you click right here, it'll be a page with a handful of questions and a handful of answers. If you ever want to see different questions listed on this FAQ page, you can always contact us and we'll see what we can do. If you're in community, this tab is relatively basic right now. This is where our featured dining interviews will be in the future. If a restaurant wants to go the extra mile, it's essentially a blog style interview that will be posted here to connect a face to the name of the restaurant itself. So let's say you're in Tempe, Arizona, you set your location, you will see a list of all the restaurants on this tab who have conducted a featured dining interview within a specific area. So again, if you're in Tempe, let's say something like Pita Jungle or Spaghetti Shack has conducted a featured dining interview, you would see it here, and it would connect a face to the name of the restaurant, and they would have been asked or interviewed based on a few questions of what their connections are to people with food allergies, how they're willing to accommodate people with food allergies, that kind of information, just to help diners feel a little bit more confident and safe venturing to their location. In the community tab in the future, we also want to have any events that we're planning, any articles that we've been posted on recently. That kind of information will most likely be here in the community tab. Now, this For Restaurants page, you will never have to click as a user. This is the restaurant login page. So for our preferred partners, they get access to an account where they can update allergen information as they see fit. This is their login page for that. So as a user, you never have to worry about clicking this tab. And in the future, we might even move it to a different part of the website. But for now, let's go back to the homepage and show you what the actual menu filtration system looks like. So let's look at Kava this time. If I click on menu and have the Kava menu load, you can see that there's a handful of information that I have access to. Again, I'm presented with this menu disclaimer. Once I click OK, I can see the menu a little bit easier. And I can see that I'm currently looking at their main menu, and I see bowls right here. Let's say I want to jump down. I don't want to see the rest of the bowls. I'm really interested in the pitas. I can always click this little arrow to expand or collapse this specific tab. But let's look at bowls for now. I can immediately see that the market spice contains dairy, as indicated by this red box right here. Again, dairy, egg, and tree nut are my indicated allergies. So they will pop up as allergens in any of these dishes that contain it. You can see that a handful of their dishes contain dairy, but it's not looking like many contain tree nuts. You can see down here in desserts that there's eggs as well. Kava has not indicated what specific prices are for their dishes. Otherwise, prices would show up here. You can see that there's some information as to ingredients or description, as well as the customizable option. So that means that if you're ordering a harissa avocado bowl, Kava has indicated that this dish is pretty easily customizable. So you can feel a little bit more confident asking a waitstaff member if they would be able to make a substitution or something like that. You can also see down here that this restaurant currently has a 1 life preserver, which means that they're not a preferred partner, meaning that they're not inherently working with us or paying us yet. We just have their information based on what they made available online or in the actual store itself. You can learn more here, and this will take you to our allergen disclaimer page, but there's a little bit of information right here based off of that. If we want to get a little bit more specific and we want to navigate here and go towards the Yum allergy-friendly bakery, that would provide a little bit more information. You can see that this bakery is actually home-based, though they distribute to a handful of different locations. There's going to be some descriptions on some of these menus, so cupcakes, a little bit more information about pricing. You can see that they have a little bit information for ingredients, that kind of situation. But you can also see that they have a double life preserver rating, which means that we have a little bit more information on their behalf and that they are working with us. This is an allergy-friendly bakery, so you wouldn't expect to see a lot of allergens here. Maybe soy, peanut, wheat, that kind of stuff is probably not going to be as present at a bakery like this. So you can really feel a little bit more confident about what you're eating, that kind of stuff, based on those filters. Again, we want to have more filters in the future based off of specific diets, if you're vegan, vegetarian, or if you have more, rare food allergies, or you just have a vast array. We want to make sure that you're able to filter menus based off of your specific needs. But again, as of right now, the top 9 is our main focus. I hope that that was all sensical and understandable. This is what the website looks like right now. We are constantly expanding and adding new features and making it more easy to kind of jump around the website, learn more about restaurants, feel more confident while dining, and get greater exposure to local restaurants and where you can actually spend money in your community to support these restaurants that are allergy accommodating. So we're always looking for feedback and advice as to what features do you want to see and what would make it easier for you. So I will once again mention this get in contact form down here. It's going to be a little bit easier to get in touch with us this way. So always send us an email here, contact us, or you can email us individually at concierge@allergyvoyage.com. Thank you guys so much for your time. Going to stop the recording now, but I greatly appreciate you taking a peek at what we have to offer on Allergy Voyage.